he's playing a little more sacrificial, and then he's in a weird circumstance in a lane you're probably not going to win anyway. So I wouldn't be surprised to see them do normal lanes. That is where this Wraith Band Dubu Chad can shine, though.
We've
He
seen
can go
this play
ham.
before from Quincy Crew. The late
We have.
smoke into the 5-stack onto the bounty runes. And they're going to get a great opportunity here to be able to catch TSM FTX from surprise. A 3-man rebound, slowing them all down, but the instant spin coming out from Timado, and Mojo's the one who's taken a lot of damage in return. Gets back to the safety of the Roshan pit, and Dubu might just get burnt out, but the last bit of Fire Spirits, it's not enough. The Tango heals him up, and that leaves TSM FTX
Wasn't a heal wall.
with 3 bounty runes.
It was a close fight. I mean, kind of sad for Dubu, though, because now he misses the early portion of his wave, where he would really want to be manhandling him, you know?
Sure, but the trade-off is they got 3 bounty runes. That's gotta feel, I think it feels right.
Yeah, it's decent, it's decent. And you did burn through a lot of Mojo's regen. Like, he's already out of regen.
Oh yeah, he is.
And that's going to be rough. We saw Mojo doing pulls with this hero earlier. You just can't pull versus hero.
Yeah.
So he forces you to lane, and then your double melee lane, forced to lane against Wraith Band Dazzle. It's going to be a tough one for this Quincy side.
Does that mean this hard camp being open is a bit concerning for you? I mean, Mojo just got a hard camp pull off. That totally defeats the purpose, right?
Yeah, I don't think this should have happened. Well, as I was getting a double wave in as well. This is pretty sad for TSM. I mean, Timado he will be able to farm it, so... Like, technically this pull isn't that good. Centaur.
You see this mid lane matchup? Bryle is destroying in the CS. Now, Quinn is putting in, like, all of the effort and trying to keep the Zeus completely out of lane. He's trying to force him to burn through his bottle hits, and he's just attacking him constantly. So this may offset eventually if he can actually kick the Zeus out of lane. But for now, this early bit, Bryle's destroying him.
Definitely has the CS advantage. He can't enter the lane anymore.
Yeah.
Which is concerning.
And he doesn't have heavily jump. Yeah, I think he's dead. He gets back out of vision.
Ooh.
Quinn's going to take a couple of tower hits. Bryle survives, keeps the Fairy Fire intact as well.
He has to walk the base.
Yeah. But they seem to be doing pretty well with the pressure of Nature's Prophet.
And he went to Helm too. So he's going to be pretty sustainable in this lane.
Yeah.
This will result in the armlet build, which I think is fine. So Quincy's going to be feeling pretty good in the safe lane.
Timado using the spin, and Mojo immediately jumps onto Dubu.
Got the grave.
Got the grave off, so he'll survive. Mojo should be able to chase down this courier, though.
Has been killed.
Like, who's he Viper striking this early in the game?
Sure.
You're just going to farm.
Timado, great reactions. Timado, they rebounded on top of him, instantly got the spin off before the dispose to come into play. MSS is going to be able to toss him back now with Quinn making the rotation over. BD TP out. They're going to go for Dubu instead, and this time the Shallow Grave will not be able to save him.
There's that TB to the side lane with the haste. Not resulting in too much. It will get him back to mid quickly, so... Basically free for Quinn. Get some extra XP, I guess.
Really nice play for him. They were probably going to rotate over and try and kill Quinn. They're still going to try. Moon Manor does manage to land the Impale. Saberlight's coming in from the side. Sprout body blocking as well with the Treants. An all-in play that still catches Quinn despite Mojo's early detection system. You could even see Timado tipping Mojo saying, you know what, nice play, but it didn't change a damn thing.
Pretty hard to change 5 heroes collapsing on you at 8 minutes. And Quincy's are not the best at responding. There's no way Alex ever coming to a fight. The Slardar shows up.
Dubu does manage to get off the Shallow Grave, so he'll buy a little bit more time for, as you said, that mid tower to be finished off by TSM FTX.
Triple big camp with the skeleton summon.
Oh,
and then he's got another double with some ogres waiting for him. This is some juice right here.
That is some big juice. Moon Meander's going to come in. I don't think he got a single last hit with that Impale. That's kind of sad. Does manage to get the Carapace stun back on a UR, but Timado doesn't have Omni Slash, so even if he did, I'm pretty sure they don't have the damage to kill Alk.
Oh, he's way too tanky. That's the power of early Helm phase boots in this type of game. They just do not have the damage to kill this guy for a long time. Later.
Dire's middle tower is
He
under
might,
attack.
Oh, Bryle.
Bryle dead?
I thought he was going to be okay, and he is. He is going to be fine, but it's actually Quinn who might be dying here. Quinn given the lifesteal, but can't actually fight back.
He missed the
Mojo
KS.
jumps in, and now he's going to potentially be dying as well. Saberlight's going to try and catch up and sprout him. Spots him in range. The sprout lands, and that will be the death. But yeah, as you said, Bryle popped Thunder God's Wrath for that and didn't get the last hit. That feels bad.
Stacks and not have the ability to contest these jungle skirmishes. As Moon, Vendetta at bottom. Well, there was a Phoenix there.
Just a one-punch man. Moonmander comes through. One shots Fada. Fada not going to have the same kind of great game that he had in game 1, it's looking like. Still not even level 6 at 11 minutes in.
Well, slow enough. I mean, how is Quincy going to abuse this Juggernaut Midas?
Quinn. He's going to be
nice
caught.
impale.
Spike Carapace into the impale onto 2. They do have the Supernova right next to all 3 of these heroes. They're going to turn around, focus it down, and they do manage to kill it. But Quinn gets a lot of damage out in the meantime. Almost enough to kill Bryle, but Bryle does survive thanks to the healing ward. Leslau comes in through the side, tries to go for Saberlight, but ultimately far too much armor on all these heroes with the healing ward and the heals from Dazzle and the extra armor as well. They can't actually fight through this.
Which is what Quinn, prefers to do. I can understand it. They have limited stuns. If he dies, though, and he loses some of these fights... Oh, he dodged the ult.
Yeah, he dodged the ult because the sentry just faded, and he didn't actually pop the dust fast enough on the side of Mojo. Now, they might still be able to get the kill, but it's dangerous.
bringing it back.
Bryle? Oh, no! He didn't jump over the cliff. They can still see him in this corner side, but it's hard to be able to fight into all of TSM FTX here. Quinn keeping his distance. Lesal's going to go for the kill now.
Bryle's trapped.
He does have the crush. They do have the jump away in 2 more seconds.
Fight
He's
your
just
way
not
out,
going to be able to
son.
get it out of there. Bryle gets himself stuck. With the haste rune, he thought he could play forward, hit the escape button, and it did not get him out of dodge. And sadly, that's going to be a big misstep for TSM FTX in a fight that I feel like they probably could have won. They're going to hunt and might be able to get the kill on a Dubu. Omni Slash going around. They do have the Nature's Prophet who's going to be joining in. Immediate bash. Gets Quinn a bit of distance away from this spin. Leslau's just going to fight through him. Dubu still not dead yet, and Quinn hiding away into the trees. Looks like they're going to be able to take down Timado. Quinn, if they spot him with this Nature's Wrath, they might just be able to burst him down, but Quinn stays out of sight. The Nature's Wrath now burned. No more damage last. They managed to get the Rod of Atos onto Nature's Prophet as well. Quinn is actually surrounded by treants, but should be able to fight his way through just fine.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Dubu's still fighting for his life here. Somehow lived through all of that.
Wraithband, Raindrop, Fluffy Hat, but a Blink Dagger to finish him off.
Did he?
Should be enough. There it is. Lezal finally gets the kill that they were searching for the entire time.
Yeah, Lazao is just going ham on this starter, man.
Yeah.
He is just chunking people. Destroys Timado and off the back end of the Omni. Chases them all down. The ham's doing a huge amount of work. He's too tanky to kill. Put it up.
Yeah, the fact that Quincy Crew's kind of winning fights 4 versus 5, basically. I mean, that last one, they actually killed the enemy carry. Just means this Alchemist is going to get farther and farther ahead. Moon spotted. They are going to go for him. Leslau trying to come in through the other side. Yawar is actually going to jump into this fight, going straight for Bryle. Bryle able to heavenly jump himself out. Fada continues the pursuit. Nice jump in from Leslau. Doesn't actually get the crush onto Timado, though. He turns around and fights and actually does live through the spin somehow. Timado no longer having that spin is food for the magic damage coming out from Quinn. Yawar leading the chase now for the final 2 heroes left. Quinn is actually the one who collects all 3 of those kills. A triple kill for him. I mean, he went from what looked like it was going to be kind of a rough game for him, but now he's truly well and back.
This TSM lineup is very spooky late game in terms of mixed carapacing people as we're seeing here.
Always
Zeus,
finding
Furion
openings.
Damage.
They are going to have UR come in, and he's got a BKB. The spin right on top of Mojo. They do have to dispose back into the Supernova. Saberlight's going to be able to deal with it. A nice use of the drums quickly deals with that egg. Quinn is low enough. Uh-oh, Yawar. He may just be pulling the Omni Slash into Quinn. The Carapace once again catching Yawar. Quinn is able to get away, as is Leslau, it looks like. But another really great fight for TSM FTX. Lost practically nothing for them.
Looking for the Viper.
Yeah, they got him too. He's going to die. He just just a little bit of a slowdown. Turns around, does what damage he
got the
can to
Fury.
Saberlight, and Saberlight will die. So he actually gets more out of that gold-wise than Saberlight did.
I'm
Yeah.
allergic to them.
Alchemist gets caught once again. This Nyx Assassin is proving to be a really stellar pickup. I mean, this Alch just... I'm not convinced by that Alch pick, and it's looking worse and worse as the game goes on.
His map collapsed and he's just getting hunted. Carapace destroying him with the Radiance Burn. It's like the easiest setup of Nyx Assassin's life.
Oh, well,
Look at
that
how
was not the
aggressive he is.
easiest setup. Moon. He blinks, tries to go for the stun, dispose back. They do still have the Shallow Grave. We'll see whether or not Moon Meander survives. Because the Essence Ring, Mojo, he's going to be able to get out there. Leslau, though, caught inside the Sprout. They pull in some Quincy crew heroes, and all 5 of TSM FTX snap the trap shut.
Radiant's
Fada says we're smoking. AC or no. This is a boomer
Radiant's
bust
bottom
smoke right
Oh,
here.
the smoke is going to break on Dubu. Look at this positioning. They're going to pop the dust. They thought it was a Nyx Assassin. They do find the Nyx Assassin still on the side. Lesau popping out, stopping the Dazzle, trying to prevent the Shallow Grave, but it already went down onto the Nyx Assassin. The damage is raining in for the Zeus, but the Zeus did get caught. Never mind, he's got a haste rune.
Hasted.
They can't stop him. This is a different situation than the last haste rune that Bryle had, or maybe not. The stun gets thrown to the Nyx Assassin instead of Bryle. Bryle will be able to walk away as Yawar chose a target and opted for the support instead of the core.
Pretty good fight from Quincy. Just
You
not
are?
enough in the tank.
Is he in trouble?
getting
He is.
slowed.
He's going to be Omni-Slashed here.
He's in a lot of trouble.
Mojo, he's trying to help him. The Omni-Slash did not bounce. It just stuck onto the Alchemist. And now, well, they're actually going to try and go for Timado here. Outside of their base without the Alchemist, they don't. It's not even close. Look at how tanky he is. He hasn't even dipped below 2,000. That's insane. What did they think they were going to accomplish with that?
Maybe a last hurrah.
Yeah, it looks like the last hurrah.
I mean, this is the last
GG.
hurrah, and I agree. This game was just out of control. I mean, this jug was just the same net worth as out the whole time.